Alright guys, hello internet. So as we file in for the very last demo of Shadow of War, we've been joined by our Twitch stream and maybe our WB live stream. So if you look back, there's that red light. You can wave hi to your mom and all the rest of the people who are on Twitch, hanging out. Hi Twitch! Oh, Twitch chat. We need some support. I hear Ellie's gonna do something cool. You gonna do something cool? Different. It's cool. Different is cool. Last one of the day. Last one of E3. We'll show it again at Gamescom. Right? That's the next time we'll be doing this. So we have a month or so. 2 months. 2 months. But yeah, all you Europeans on Twitch, we're coming for you. We're gonna bring you orcs. It's gonna be sweet. Last show. This is our last demo. We're pretty excited. I'm excited because my feet are about ready to explode. But I could watch Ellie do this all day, so that's not a problem. If I could sit with you guys and do the demo from sitting, like that would be perfect. The chairs are really nice. They're a little too nice. Did you guys have a good E3? Did you see all the stuff you wanted to see? Nah, too packed. What was the longest line? Mario was the longest line? Could you play it? Was it playable? Yeah? Did you guys get to play it? No, because it was too long? How long was the line to play it? 4 hours? People love themselves some Mario. Yeah. When does it come out? Did they announced it? They haven't. October? The 27th of October. Alright. So like you get to play Shadow for 2 weeks and you get to play Mario. Alright, we're gonna do some legal stuff. Maybe legal stuff. Or mostly we're just gonna turn on the really bright light. Last stream and demo.
This pre-release screening of Middle-earth: Shadow of War will be monitored for unauthorized recording. By attending, you agree not to use any audio or video recording devices, including mobile phones and handheld devices, in the theater during the screening. You also consent to a physical search of your belongings in person. Anyone found using a mobile phone or other handheld device during the screening will be immediately asked to leave the theater and surrender the phone and/or device used. Camcording in a theater is a felony. Audio recording devices for credentialed press are exempt from this process. We appreciate your cooperation and apologize for any inconvenience.
Alright, that is out of the way. That is the last one I have to sit through and listen to. These have been streamed multiple times, so if you want to see this again, in fact, this one specifically because we are on Twitch and WB Live. Hello, Michael DePlatter. Would you like to come up here with us and maybe... Yeah, are you sure? So over there on the left is Michael DePlatter. He is the, what is it, it's the Vice President of Creative? Something awesome. Well, it's Michael. Michael, thank you for making this awesome game with us. We appreciate all the work. I've called out, we've had a couple of voice actors in here. We had Gary Scheinman who did the all of the themes and the audio, so I called all of them out so I would feel bad for not calling Michael out. And man, the rest of the team is streaming in. This is fantastic. Alright, great. This is the last one, so let's get into it. My name is Matt Allen. This is Ellie Knapp, and we get to show you this, Shadow of War. Shadow of War is an open-world, third-person RPG set in the time between The Hobbit and The Fellowship of the Ring. But really, for us, what's really cool is that Shadow of War is the sequel to Shadow of Mordor. And from a dev standpoint, we got to do something really awesome, which was expand the Nemesis system. And if you remembered from Shadow of Mordor, the Nemesis system meant that every orc you interacted with either died or became something totally awesome and totally unique to your playthrough. The more you interacted with them, the more your game diverged from everyone else's game. And you can go and watch those Twitch streams, you can watch it on YouTube. All of those Shadow of Mordor playthroughs are different. And we've taken that Nemesis system and we've added a ton to it. Across all types of axes, the types of interactions you can have, the types of relationships you can have with these orcs. But more importantly for us, we can now affect the environment with how we interact with those orcs. So let's jump into the beating heart of the Nemesis system, the army screen. And here you go. This is a full-on army screen. That's awesome. Our goal today is going to be trying to take down Hork the Diseased. And Hork the Diseased is a poisonous terror slayer. And he is the ugliest dude we have had this entire time. There you go, Twitch chat. You get some nasty, pussy-filled, gross things. He looks pretty happy, though, for a guy who's got to constantly be in pain. Alright, so this guy has spent a bunch of time building up the defenses of his fortress, and that includes adding a bunch of war chiefs to help him defend it. And each of those war chiefs has a number of bodyguards. And we're going to have to get through all these guys to take him out. And what's interesting is that in the original Shadow, those war chiefs individually were bosses to end the levels. And we've got to take out 3 of them in about 20 minutes. Luckily, we've got an upgrade, and that's the new Ring of Power. And that new Ring of Power has allowed us to go into the open world, and all these guys with the little blue skulls above their head, they are our army, and they look fucking awesome. Look at that dude. He's got tusks, he's got gold, he is ready to go. We've gone into the open world and we picked guys. We probably picked him just because he looked really good, but we've picked folks that will help us take down this fortress. We didn't pick him because he just looks sickly. Alright. So we've seen sort of the Nemesis, we've seen our army. Ellie's gonna make a bodyguard. Nice. Oh yeah. That dude loves his crossbow. So she's assigned him as his bodyguard, and at any moment during gameplay, she can summon him in and he'll come in and try to help her out. Next, though, we've taken one of the war chiefs, and we've made him a target. We're going to do a confrontation mission. We're going to confront that guy. So one of the cool things, so we're going to go off script because Michael's here and he loves going off script.
This fortress is a house of pain. How you still fall?
Is we are going to try to take these war chiefs out before we have to go and deal with the Overlord. And we will take them out individually. So we can draw out Rug the Trainer by killing waves of enemies. And then when we defeat him, it'll disable one of the upgrades for the fortress.
This war chief relies on his alarm system. Let it sound, and we will rely on him to arrive just where we want him.
So we have to get this alarm at high alarm here. So I have 8 more enemies to kill. Change execution. Combat brand, which actually upped our health a little bit, but not enough. What is that? That's awesome. That's poison instead of fire. Alright, so he killed enough of his guys.
I'm here! Now deal with this mess!
And he has no shirt on. Because he doesn't. Why does he need one? So basically by branding him, we've gotten extra health. And one more member of our army. There he is.
Urheku.
So Urheku is one of his bodyguards. Ellie's taking a look. Roog. Ellie's taking a look at what their strengths and what their weaknesses are. And she's figuring out how to take them down. Where'd you come from? I know where you're going. There we go.
Amateur! Here I am! You want a shot at my title?
I don't know why you're on top of this roof on that Karagor. Nice. It never gets old. It's been 3 days of that, and it still makes me smile. Boom! What are we doing? Throwing him off! Alright, one war chief down. Let's pick up some loot. So we've disabled, which one? The fiery siege beast. So we won't have to deal with siege beasts when we take on the fortress. And his bodyguard is terrified. Maybe he saw us doing the punches. Alright, so one of the other big things that we've done in Shadow of War is we've actually added a gear and loot upgrade system. So every time a war chief, a captain, or an overlord dies, they're going to drop some piece of loot. And then we can use that to equip it and to work with our playstyle. In this case, we got a new cloak, which actually reduces our stealth a bit. But what's cool is that if we drain a beast, we have an unlock challenge here. All of our allied beasts will take 50% less damage. And there's a ton of different ways to upgrade and to trick out Talion. If we go to, are you gonna equip this one? Sure. So we have swords, we have daggers, we have the bow, we have armor, and then we have runes for the ring. And each of those things allow you to tweak, basically min-max to your playstyle. But on top of it, many of them make Talion look different. And we've had some pretty awesome Talions as we've done this week. What are we doing? Shaming him? Shaming him. Do you want to shame him? They said shame him. Let's shame him. Twitch chat's probably like, stay and fight, stay and fight, stay and fight. So shaming him has leveled him down quite a bit and has broken his mind. So if we see him again, he's a little bit more likely to be loopy. Alright, what's next? You want to do another one? Let's take out these war chiefs one by one. This is awesome. We have 15 minutes. Let's do one more at least, and then we can ask. So there's the next war chief. Deadly Speed or Thrak the Believer? Is that Thrak? Alright. He set a trap for his enemies.
This war chief believes he has us where he wants us. Let us show him the error of his ways.
Let us. Little Elven Speed, little upgrade to the movement system. We can actually move around Mordor much quicker now. Oh, I thought you were gonna double jump. There we go. Little Mario there for you, little double jump. Oh, we're looking for it.
It's like they say, curiosity killed the task.
Oh, he was just waiting for us to get there. Oh, yeah, he set a trap. Alright, Thrak. He's terrified of poison. Well, that's too bad for him. Because our bow not only will poison places, but also make those poison wells explode with balefire, poison fire. Yeah, that's right. And look at him run. Oh, we're gonna do this. Oh, where are you going? Is he dropping? He's dropping mines. Nope. Shadow Strike brand comes to the rescue. You can't run away from that. The Bright Lord will get you. All right, what are we doing here? Are we shaming him, recruiting him? Recruit? Yeah, let's recruit.
Join the army.
You know what we should do? We should put him in as in one of our army slots. Thrak the Believer is now believing the Bright Lord's gonna win. Fantastic. All right, we've taken 2 of them down. Whoa! Oh, those are the traps, he said. We're on a mission. We're gonna ignore you guys. Alright, we have one more war chief that we can take out here. You wanna call in a Karagor? How far are you? No, we're right here. We'll get a Karagor. Was that Michael asking for a Karagor? I mean, when the boss asks for a Karagor, you gotta completely ignore him. Alright, so over here on the left, this is the siege upgrade screen. On the left-hand side, you see our army. And these are the guys that we've built up and that we're gonna bring in with us. On the right-hand side, you see the Defender's army. And Hork has lost 2 of his war chiefs because Ellie is awesome. These guys, they bring upgrades, but now there's only 2. There's stone walls from Hork, so he's upgraded those from wooden walls. And there's a bunch of savages, so as we get into here, we're gonna have to deal with a bunch of those axe-wielding lunatics. But there's only 2, so that's great. On our side, we've got all of our war chiefs, and we can start bringing in the types of things that we want to bring in to fight this. We can also slot a new assault leader, and I'm thinking Thrak the Believer. Done. So we turned him from one side to ours. He's going to bring in some siege beasts. Let's say poison ones. We're going to augment our army with a number of defenders. So these are the shield guys from the original game. They're going to try to take out those savages. And last, a bunch more mounted cavalry to try to get up and around these walls. We have 8.5 minutes to take this thing down. But there's only one war chief. I think we're going to roll. I like it. I'm going to take a sip of water. There's our terror stronghold, which its level is much lower. So the level is based on the war chief level and the overlord level. So with only 2 of them, a lot lower. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What does he have here?
You seem curious about me. Maybe even obsessed. Sending this glob just to spoil me? I'd be flattered if the whole affair was so clumsy.
Google.
Pain is our specialty here. Think on that before the coming battle. Remember that? When we defeat you and string up your survivors by their innards.
We have no spy here. He kill our warrior.
I've always enjoyed torture myself. I even like it when I'm the one doing the torturing.
We could have had a spy, but we didn't. Alright, this is the fort assault. And it is pure chaos. Each of our troop types, they're going to try to get in there, either taking that first victory point or helping others do it. Oh, you got on a Karagor for Michael. That's so nice. Super agile. Like I said, they get over those walls quick. And we're already on the first victory point. And because there's no war chief, we're going to take this one. Look at all of our Karagors. It's the army of doom. Oh, in half! not in yet. Doesn't matter. Chained execution. So we've captured this one. Actually, it looks like our army went through the front door and is on point 2 already. So capture point B. Victory point B. This one's been captured. So now that we've captured the first victory point, the walls are blowing up, we can move on to the next victory point, which our army is already taking. Oh, there's the Drake. There you go. So it's wild. It's targeting whoever it wants. If we can get it low enough in health, we can shadow. Oh, or we can take one to the face. We can shadow dominate it. That was half our health right there. Let's join our army. Okay, he's just like, whatever, we're here. Alright, victory point 2. Take it. Yeah, sometimes you gotta knock them down. They're in the way. Where's that Drake? There he is. Alright, so we have an ability to shadow mount Drakes. So he is now ours. Not that we need to be any more OP in this fort assault. But why not? Alright. Well, instead of being OP, we'll one by one remove orcs with our dragon. So the Drakes do a bunch of really indiscriminate damage, and our guys were taking some damage there. Shadow Strike to dominate. Alright, now Ellie's showing off. What are we doing? Fight? Yeah, we want some loot. Fight this guy.
You'll be a tasty meal.
What were those guys doing? I mean, you can be Blood Brothers. I don't know how far that goes. The poison, the balefire, the chaos. Oh, Arbanu. You're dead. Whoa, whoa. He doesn't have that much loyalty. Alright. We've taken the 3 victory points.
Help! I'm on my knees!
Yes, you are. We're gonna help them? Yeah, we'll help them. It's always good to help these guys. They'll remember it. Alright, so you're gonna upgrade this dagger? Oh yeah, +4 to stealth attack.
Wounded, but I'm
Now he's terrified of poison. That's great.
I'm not here to be your whipping boy.
Alright. So this is the Overlord's lair. And to become the Overlord, he's had to make his way up through the ranks of the Nemesis system, which means that all of his traits, his strengths, his weaknesses, have been defined by your interactions with him and his interactions with other orcs. So every single one of these, in every playthrough you do, is gonna be different, because that's just how it works. The joy of the Nemesis system.
I'll admit it. I'm glad you reached the heart of my fortress. Now I'll get the pleasure of dismantling you personally.
The pleasure will be all mine.
I feel like I want to get him to a skin pick specialist. Arrow-proof. We have not gotten info on Hort, so we just wasted some shots on that dude. Poison vents. roll every time you do it. Oh, one hit. Just throwing up. 25 seconds. Are we gonna lose the stream? In 25 seconds? Alright, we're gonna stay on stream until we get this done. Elven Rage! Awesome! So Ellie has gotten her Wrath meter up, and she's able to unleash Elven Rage, which does a ton of damage, but more importantly, scares the shit out of these guys. But look at that, he is dazed, he is down, and he no longer has arms! Or a neck! Park the disease! Taken out. Well done, Ellie. That is the last one. And the grossest one. Yeah, alright. Save the grossest for last. Well, we killed the Overlord. Which means that this fortress is ours.
And suffered, but still we stand. There is a new power in Mordor. You! In the days ahead, we will fight other battles and claim other fortresses. But starting today, Mordor belongs to you! Mordor belongs to the Bright Lord!
So by claiming his fortress and defeating him, this region of Mordor now belongs to us. And on the Mordor map, it turns blue. We've gotten some XP, we've gotten some Mirian. Our army has picked up all of the loot that we negligently did not pick up. But Sauron's coming for us. There's an eternal battle for the regions of Mordor, and we're going to have to protect this region. And the best way to defend it is to have one of our guys become the new Overlord. And this is where it gets cool. Because these guys' tribe, their traits, that affects the region. So based on who we put in, there will be new mission types, there will be new loot types, there will be all types of new gameplay opportunities. So are we doing a Marauder? With tusks? Why not? And it's these guys' responsibility to defend this from Sauron's forces, who are going to try to take it in the same way we just did, by fort assaults. So we have some new war chiefs, these guys have all been promoted. We now have a Marauder region, all decked out in gold. At this point, Ellie gets to go and explore, and at this point, you guys get to go do the rest of E3 for about 15 minutes. Thank you very much for being with us on our very last demo and our last stream. It's been fantastic. Twitch, it's been awesome. This is fantastic. Thank you guys very much. Please go out this way. Really, Twitch, it's been fantastic. Awesome, fantastic, fantastically awesome.